Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. How about branching out with some fresh styles from Coatrack Vintage and Repair? Sage Dye is the owner and founder. She's here this morning. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So she not only does she sell some really cool vintage things, but you do a lot of repairing on things. So how does that work? Do people come in and donate them, or do they say, hey, can you fix this for me? I have this vintage piece that I love.
It's a bit of both. So I have one that I call intake repairs, where I pick up garments that are damaged and then I repair them myself. And then I also do commission garment repair. So that's when somebody comes in, they say, hey, I have a garment that has some damage or a garment that I'd like to be modified, and then I do that for them.
Okay, interesting. So you have some of your work on display here. So was this a piece that you did some work on?
Yeah,
okay.
So this mannequin actually has kind of my 4 levels of repair that we do. So on the necklace, came in, all we did was cleaned it, beautiful piece in good condition. The shirt had a missing button, so that's what I would consider like a very simple intake level repair. So all I did was sew back on that button. This jacket, this was originally a duster, so it came about to here and didn't have any pockets.
Oh, so you added pockets?
Yeah.
She did, look at those.
So that coat, I took it up and then re-hemmed it, and then I used the excess that I had cut off the jacket to put in the pockets. And then this dress here is actually made from tablecloths and lace linens.
I thought when I looked at that, as soon as you were, I was thinking, I bet you that's what that is. That's amazing. And look at what you've done with it. Just a little attachment here to give it some openness.
Yeah. So that if somebody could come to me with like their grandmother's linens or a napkin set from their family or that they found and really loved, and then I take those components together and I can make them into a garment.
Oh, you could do some amazing work with these something old on wedding days, I'm sure, right?
Absolutely, yes. Bridal is my favorite.
So you do all of that kind of work, but then you also have pieces that you don't have to really touch, and they come into your store and then you just sell?
Yep. Everything on the rack today is something that came in and had a slight level of repair on it.
I'm good. Okay, so maybe for instance, this leather. Look at this fun. This would have been great for the country concert. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
So what did you have to do to this one?
This one was a simple cleaning, and so leather, after it's been sitting, this one had been sitting in someone's closet for 30 years. It was a motorcycle leather I bought it. It was a woman's grandparents. So this one came in, I clean it and then condition it. Wow. So that's what I would consider a very simple level.
Okay. Did you have were there any more complex on the rack here?
This one just came in. This one is from 1974.
How neat is that, little pieces? That's wonderful. Okay, so from 74.
And it was horribly stained. And so it took me 2 months to be confident enough to try to take this project on. But it took me like 3 rounds to clean and get all of those stains out, but it was actually in pretty good condition.
Beautiful.
So.
Now, you don't just do this with clothing. I want to point out what you have on the table over here. You also will take bags and turn them into something new.
So yeah, this is part of my my leather cleaning service. So this is what I would consider like a before. I just got this Marc Jacobs bag in. It's dusty, it's misshapen, and it's got a lot of staining on the inside and holes. But these are quality materials and they deserve to be saved. And so this is what I would consider an after. It's been cleaned, conditioned, and the interior has been repaired. So this is a service that I offer as well. And then
you do the boots too.
I do the boots. These boots were they were brown and red originally, and just not a very wearable color. And so I decided to dye them black to give them a new life.
They're gorgeous too. Now, your store, where are you located?
I am located online, and then I do markets every weekend right now.
All right, so all of these things that you have fixed up, they find on your website then?
Yes.
When's your next market?
Tomorrow, actually. I have 2 markets this weekend. I'll be at the Sandusky Vintage Market in Sandusky tomorrow, and then I'll be at the Mystic Ferry Market in Kent on Sunday.
Wow, so you're a very busy woman,
yes.
But again, you can always follow her at Coatrack Vintage on Instagram too and see what she's up to there. But great work. I mean, gosh, you have a whole background in this, right? So you're it's not like you're just putting these things together trying to come up with something. You studied this.
Yes, I got my bachelor's at Kent State University in fashion design, and I got my master's in fashion design at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. And I found
she means business.
I just think that there need to be more people who understand clothing to be able to be in this realm.
Well, thank you for coming and thank you for sharing that all with us. Give her a follow, that's for sure. Thank you, Sage. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in.